Hey everybody, Rich Scott here, brand manager for Henderson's Lineup and Super Steer Parts. Now, most people think of this company as a company that only works on RVs. I got a treat for you today, and it's in that garage over there, and I want to show it to you, so come with me. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this? All right guys, welcome inside the shop. Now it's going to become very apparent in about 3 seconds what I'm talking about. Do you see it? All right, let me get up on my soapbox, and since I'm inside, I'll go ahead and take off my shades. Now, before we get into the facts of this car, I mixed up a really cool video when this vehicle was parked outside. So go ahead and watch this. Oh, is it over? Hey, that remix is really, really cool. It's the #1 song in 1940 by a band called the Glenn Miller Band. And if you know anything about music, they are awesome. Now, you know what's weird? Is that's the same year that this car was manufactured. Now, I have some really interesting facts that I want to tell you about the Lincoln Continental from 1940. In that year, they only made 300 of these things. Fast forward to 2018, there's only about 185 of them that they can even find. And this car is the number 13 off the assembly line. That is really, really cool. Let me give you a couple of interesting facts as well. This car was found by its owner today in a garage, a mechanic shop in the back with a huge dent in the front of it and kind of just abandoned. And now the reason why I'm telling you this is because this whole video is to prove one point. Every car, especially a classic car, has a story to tell. And I believe in our lives, all the stuff that we've gone through creates a story. Now let's get back to this vehicle. When that owner found that car, he purchased it and he wanted it. And so now you fast forward to 68 years later, this vehicle today is so rare and so valuable that if you wanted to purchase it, get ready to mortgage your home or sell your home because it's going to be about $300,000 to purchase this vehicle. Now, in the video remix that I showed you, there was a picture of me pointing to Bing Crosby. Another rare fact of this vehicle is that this car was formerly owned by Bing Crosby's brother, making it an extremely rare story. Now, what does that got to do with anything? The reason why I wanted to show you this is that I love working here for Henderson's Lineup because they do a great job on RVs, but they also do some rare stuff like this. And it's a Christian-based company. And on my shirt, you can see the thing that says One Way. This Christian-based company is such a pleasure to work for because they invest not just in creating good quality products, not just in amazing customer service, but they invest in the lives of their employees. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here as a brand manager. Now, if you look back and you think about the dents and the impact and all the problems that you've gone through, and you don't feel like you ever have much of value because you've been through a divorce, maybe something happened and you were sick, you don't feel good because you're overweight, or whatever it is, all of these dents in your life, let me just encourage you and let you know the maker, the owner, looks at you and sees value, and that there is restoration going on in your life, and that when nobody else sees you and sees the value, the master sees you. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show you this vehicle, because it's easy to look at this car and say, oh my gosh, I'd love to have that because it's worth $300,000. But the question is, are you looking around your life now and do you see the value that's there? Well, most people didn't see the value in this vehicle in 1950 when it was in the back all dented up, but the owner saw it and he kept it and he saved it. and he's restored it, and it has value today. And I just want you to know, you have value in the eyes of the master. So let him work in your life. Let him smooth out the dents, and let those scars become a lesson for other people that God has worked in your life. And I promise you, like the Bible talks about, that he can turn the ashes into beauty. He can take what the devil meant for evil and make it good in your life. So enjoy the card, enjoy the story, and more importantly, hopefully you got some value that encouraged you today. So, as I always like to say, remember to love God and live with